All three of their celestial lines went down. That's pretty cool. Using a little bit of magic on us. That's fine. That works for me. Our guys ought to be coming into the fight here pretty soon. Here they come. Alright, welcome back to the Nurgle campaign, and really quick recap of what we accomplished last time. Up here against Kolek, we won a major battle by conquering the Challenge Stone. Then we ran over here and we destroyed an army over here. We still have a nagging little army over here, not to mention we still have his vassal, the Norskins, down here to deal with as well. And of course, wouldn't you know it, Kolek has one more settlement all the way down here, Yeti Peak. So, going to be a little while before we completely eradicate him, and unfortunately it does mean Kolek himself is likely to come back onto the campaign map before that's all said and done. However, we absolutely do not fear him. He lost his only Dark Fortress, so his ability to recruit up an army that is anything to speak of is now non-existent. So, let's go ahead and go through our messages here really quickly. We did have Archaon and Kastultan go to war, which is always good. We did get a Plague-Ridden back, so that's good as well. See, everything smells like roses for Nurgle. That's just the way it should be. And then we gained a rank. Okay, we got some raiding that we need to deal with. So this is the second main front that we have to pay attention to here, which is the Cathay in front here. And at this point, I'm kind of leaning towards just going ahead and attacking these guys. I think they'll probably retreat again. I don't see another army that can come in and reinforce them. We might be close enough that we could actually make them retreat and then still chase them down. I feel like that army, strong as it is still something that we can beat now that we don't have the leadership issues. We got all of these characters, all these heroes that we can lean very heavily on. Now, they're not all high level, but some of them are. We have, not a great group of normal units, but in any case, we, with all of our characters, I still think that we're probably a match for this, and let's find out. Before I do attack them, however, and I'd rather, I guess the main point is I'd rather fight just this one army as opposed to the two of them together, which is what we ran into last episode. So now, then finally, we've got you, of course. We'll figure out what to do with you a little bit later. We got Kugath. We'll figure out what exactly to do with you guys later. And then here's the third front, which is, of course, us against the Tsarina up here. Now, the Tsarina has lost a battle and has been knocked out. She now, unfortunately, look at this. She's recruiting up another good, strong army. She's got all these regiments of renown in there, and they did build the garrison in there, so it looks almost like we might have to once again accept a stalemate here. We have a quite strong army, but our characters, our heroes here in particular, are not very high level. 6s and 7. Yeah, they've got 33 units to our 20. Boy, that's and 4 of them being regiments of renown, at least 2 of them being frostworms. Yeah, that's a little bit distressing. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it as well, meaning later this turn. I think we want to come back here for now. Go ahead and let me make sure you've got a plague on you. You're going to be fighting. Some of these things probably do. Nope, none of them do magic damage. that I saw, at least at a quick glance. So let's go ahead and give you Nurgle's Rot. Boom. And yeah, let's see what happens here. Okay, they are willing to fight us. Looks like a decisive victory for us if we were to auto-resolve. If we did auto-resolve, it would be we would not lose any units, but we're obviously not going to do that. They have peasant archers. They've got 2 terracotta sentinels. And they've got the artillery here. So obviously the artillery is a big concern. Their missile units are, well, they do have the Jade Warrior crossbowmen there as well. Well, they got they got two of them shielded and 1 of them not shielded. So they got 4 missile units plus 2 artillery. We're just going to have to get some of our guys around the front line into their back line, and I think we can probably do that. I don't believe any of our plague riddens are high enough level to be on rot flies, but if I'm wrong about that, I hope I'm wrong about that, because that would be ideal for dealing with their artillery. And I'm going to let their artillery shoot at my marauders, because my marauders are by far my most expendable units. I think maybe... Oh, we do have... well, no, Demon Grog, you can fly, so you're a good candidate to get around back. We have 1 Plague Ridden on a Rotfly, and then we've got Demon Grog. And everybody else, how do we want to do this? Which way would we go here that has the most cover? Really, it looks like we only have... We have 2 choices, and neither one of them provides much cover. Well, we have 3 choices. I guess we have this, and we have this. Let's charge it in from the front with these guys. I'm going to kind of spread them out a little bit so that at least the artillery can't hit more than 1 unit at a time. We'll get you kind of a little bit further back. We'll get you... Oops, not you. Didn't mean to select you. We'll get you right here. Okay. Now, they're going to have to consolidate, I guess. So that was probably silly. They're going to end up all getting crammed together as they're coming through there anyway. But we might as well go ahead and make you our 4. I'm going to put you in a group just so that you each pick a different target when you run forward. And then you guys, I'm going to try to sneak you around to hit the artillery in the back. Oops. So you guys can be my 5. You as well, you get over here. We'll send you in. Okay, you are my... You and you. You're my 1. I want both of you flying units to get around behind. If they try to attack us with their flying units... Oh, they're... That's right, they got 3 Celestial Lions. Well, you know what? If they want to fight me with 3 Celestial Lions, I'll fight that. Yes, I will. I think between Grog and... what's your name? Vertborg here? Or Wartborg, one or the other. Between the 2 of you, I feel like you guys could probably handle 3 Celestial Lions. That's probably really foolish of me, but... Plague-ridden... Yeah, you get over here. Okay, so you guys are all my... You're all my 2s. You're my melee characters. You're going to charge forward as well. How many of you are on War Shrines? I need to separate the guys on... Well, actually 4 of you are on War Shrines. I need to spread them out so that you can cover as much of the infantry as possible. So let's do this. Let's get you over here with him. You with him. You with him. And you with him. Good enough. And then you two, you're on foot. We'll get you into the action a little bit later. Well, you're not technically on foot. You're on a palanquin. Okay. All right. I think we're probably ready to do this. Let me just look at my magic situation here. We've got plenty of power reserves, but we're only at 22 for starters. But we've got spirit leeches, and you've got all kinds of stuff that you can use. Do we have any? Yes, we do. We have fleshy abundance here with you. So you're my 3. I got to remember that 3 has got fleshy abundance. You know what? I'm going to get you with him. Okay. And you also have fleshy abundance. Okay. Very good. All right. Well, I guess we... Actually, I'm changing my mind here in terms of the charging in bit, because what I want to do is I actually want to get... Nah, he's not going to come towards us because he's got the artillery advantage. I think we'll accept the fact that we have to charge in on them, and we'll just accept casualties. It's no problem. Okay. All right. Start battle. You guys charge in. You guys fly around behind. Let's go ahead and get you guys coming in here, and you, and you. 5. Let's get you guys around behind. Let's start now getting you in, and let's get you in as well. 1. Okay. May as well try to zigzag a little bit here. The artillery is actually shooting at Demon Grog, which is unfortunate, but it's fine. Now you want to get in on the same one. Go ahead and do your... And then let's go ahead and get a... what do we want to do here? Let's get a Spirit Leech off, I guess, on him as well. Oh, you're taking some serious damage. 3, you guys get in here. We need some heals. Let's go ahead and hit back here. All right, 3, can you get a Fleshy Abundance, please, on him? And you guys take out the Grand Cannons. You go ahead and get out of here. You're kind of taking too much damage right now. All right, how are we looking here? Got a big old mess scrum up here in the middle. Doing some damage to their cannons back there, though. You go ahead and drink your healing potion. And now you can go ahead and... Where's their... Let's hit a Terracotta Sentinel, because I had a hard time there finding the Celestial Lion. You guys all get to work here. You get in on them. 5, you guys get around on him. Okay, how are we looking here? 1. Let's get you guys now on their back line there on those Jade Warrior crossbowmen. You'll get there eventually. 3. Better save my Winds of Magic for Fleshy Abundance. Let's go ahead and get you moving forward, however. How are we looking here? Probably the let's go ahead and get a heal off on these guys. lost my train of thought, whatever I was going to say. Our Marauder's taking lots of damage, which is more or less what we expected. It's fine. Did we drive off those... you take care of them. Actually, no, you take care of them. You now get in on that Celestial Lion. Let's go ahead and get another summon off here. Okay. Yeah, we're losing some of our cheapo units. That's fine as far as I'm concerned. You should be able to take care of those archers, I would think. How are we doing here? What are you fighting anyway? You're fighting that Celestial Lion for now. That's fine. Victory's in our grasp. That's a good sign. However, we do have... I'm surprised we're getting that message already, quite frankly. Let's see here. Can we get a heal off on you? We need to start taking out some of their monstrous units, including those Celestial Lions. For sure, those Celestial Lions. Let's... And the Terracotta Sentinels, don't want to forget them. You guys probably should be... Yeah, you should be on those crossbowmen. Let's do... No, actually, come over here and get on these Grand Cannons. If you can, you go ahead and do your Locus of Contagion again. Demon Grog, how are you looking? Let's go ahead and get you on that Terracotta Sentinel. Okay, let's do some damage to them now with this. Okay, looks like all of our summons have pretty much worn off at this point. However, we've got these peasant archers off the map. Yeah, you just run them off the map entirely. You go ahead and get in on them. You can come forward a little bit. What about you? You're kind of in the combat. I don't really want you in the combat. How are we doing here? Stay on that Celestial Lion. Let's go ahead and... Now, I want to save my Winds of Magic in case I need another... Forgetting to use my Banner of Hellfire. That's terrible. Get in on that guy, on that Terracotta Sentinel, please. Let's deal with the Terracotta Sentinels if we can. And maybe also get on their Lord at this point. Okay, how are you looking over here? Still working on those peasant long spearmen. That's amazing. Okay, let's get our guys, our dogs, out of the main fight there. There we go. We're chasing off the Celestial Dragon Guard. That's good. Demon Grog, how are you doing? Try to finish off these guys here if you can. I think at this point it's going our way. Guys, go ahead and run those Jade Warriors off the map, please. Yeah, our characters obviously are the ones who did all of the heavy lifting here. That's to be expected. I can't believe those peasant long spearmen are still holding up over there. That's amazing. This isn't even a settlement battle where they get the scaling garrison buff. Okay, looks like everybody's running off now. I don't think we're going to be able to chase everything down very effectively. Demon Grog, you might be able to run down somebody here. How about their lord? Let's get all of our fastest units here. That's actually just you two. Let's get you two flying up here. You can go ahead and cast a Spirit Leech on him. 3, can you get a Rancid Visitations off on him, I wonder? Okay, let's go ahead and see if we can dive in here. This is the bane of my existence, trying to get a flying unit to actually come down and attack, but it worked this time. That's good. Okay, I think we got him. Or we got her. She's down to 404. $390. If I have to cast a Spirit Leech, I will. Okay, that's good. We got the Lord. I think that's all we're probably going to be able to accomplish here. Good enough. I don't think we lost any units. If we did, it was just Marauders. And I'd kind of want to replace those Marauders with better units anyway. I just realized we didn't destroy all of their Celestial Lions. We did destroy their 2 Terracotta Sentinels, and we did destroy 1 of their artillery. And with any luck, we'll have enough movement range to be able to chase down the survivors and destroy them. Okay, what are we looking at here? Probably get a decent number of infections out of this. Got some good experience. 136, that's actually not as many as I expected. I'm going to take the favor. Okay, yeah, they did not retreat very far here. That's a good sign. We have lots of ranks gained. Wow, lots and lots of ranks gained. That's very good. Okay, let's zoom in here. And, yep, we can chase them down. We'll do that right after we apply all of our ranks here. I think at this point you've got everything that I desperately wanted to give you up there, so that's good. At next rank you can get Sickness and Health, which is Pestilent Decay. That's definitely good. Absolutely love that. Okay, I think it's probably time then, because we have so many spellcasters in our army already, I'm not going to prioritize his spellcasting, Demon Grog's spellcasting. Instead, we'll just rely on the Plague Ridden for that for now. I think at this point we're probably... I need some assassins down here in this army, don't I? Deadly Blade. Deadly Blade. Deadly Blade. What level are you? You're 18. Could give you Deadly Blade. Yeah, okay. We'll give you Deadly Blade.
Pestilent blessings.
Deadly Blade. Okay, Emil Hocklander here is, or Hocklander. Let's give you... You've got all your Deadly Blade. Let's give you a wound as well. Alright, here we go. We need Arcane Conduit almost, obviously. Oh, you get another one too. Great. Bloated Carcass. You already have Arcane Conduit. Let's give you Bloated Carcass. Dire Pox, level 10. You need magical reserves. And last but not least, Rutschel Huss here. You get hard to hit. Okay, and one of you, in fact, were on a Chaos Steed, and we don't want that. Okay, let's go ahead now and finish this attack off. Wow, okay. They lost a lot more than what it seemed to indicate. Let's go ahead and finish them off. Kind of tempting to do an auto resolve, but we would actually lose a unit, and those units, even though they're very much weakened, they can do some damage to us. So I'm going to actually not auto resolve. I'm actually going to get our characters healed up and then only send in our characters to wipe them out. I don't know whether they will come towards us or not. We'll find out. Okay, start deployment. So what we want to do is we want to get all of you guys out of the fight. You all can just sit this one out. If I can get my camera to function correctly here. I guess it's because there's a great big hill back here. It's causing me grief. Alright, this is really not working out the way I expected it to. There we go, that's more like it. Is everybody hidden? Yes, everybody's hidden. Okay, now all of you. Oops, not you. Okay, all of you are going to be here. Visible. Let's start the battle. I want the... I'll just do the same thing. You guys are on 3. You guys are on 1. You guys are all on 2. And I'm going to speed things up, and I'm going to get a... Oh, I don't have an overcast of fleshy abundance, unfortunately. Well, that is unfortunate. You at least can drink a healing potion. You cannot. You guys are all at full health, it looks like. So really, you're the only one who needs a heal. Let's go ahead and give it to you. Very nice. Okay. Now you guys just start moving forward here. I assume they will cast use some magic on us. So let's go ahead and do this. This ought to perhaps distract them enough to get... Alright. Yep, sure enough, they cast some of their winds of used some of their winds of magic on him. That suits me fine. That's more or less what I wanted him to do. It's already disintegrating. That's unfortunate. The rest of you guys, let's go ahead and speed up here. Let's get you. Demon Grog, let's go ahead and charge you in. Why not? You can fight this battle in the air. And you can get up there behind him. And then you guys just all start charging in that way. You guys in reserve. How we doing here? Let's go ahead and use our Locus of Contagion. Okay, one of the Celestial Lions goes down. All 3 of their Celestial Lions went down. That's pretty cool. Using a little bit of magic on us, that's fine. That works for me. Our guys ought to be coming into the fight here pretty soon. Here they come. Let's go ahead and just briefly get all of this going. Okay, I didn't even get a chance to use all my buffs before battle's over. Go ahead and drink your healing potion. Try to finish him off if you please. Go ahead and get a... Oh, he died already, okay. You get over there. Chase him down, come on, you can do it. Very good. Utter annihilation for the army of Cathay. And with a little luck now, Demon Grog picked up enough experience to hit rank 18, which means I can get him that permanent AoE damaging aura. For the mid and late game, it's not nearly as powerful as it is in the early game, but I still like those. You never know when you're going to be fighting a lot of chaff. Okay, let's go ahead and... Again, I try to use a 10-to-1 ratio. If the infections are more than 1/10 of the total favor, I tend to lean towards infections, but it's not in this case. Alright, well, we wiped out what I assume was probably Cathay's strongest army right there. They do have another one over here, we know. But not close enough for me to really worry about. We're getting pretty good casualty replenishment now, even without the crumbling ague. Let's go ahead and give you sickness and health. Pestilent Decay is the name of that. I do like Pestilent Decay. Let's go ahead and get you in channeling stance, but pressing forward a little bit. Our heroes, our characters are all in really good shape. We could fight another battle against another strong army, and I think we would do fine. Get another skill up here. Let's go ahead and give you hard to hit. Okay, so Cathay under control. You, let's get you... I'm kind of tempted actually now to move him up this way, but no, it'd be nice to have one agent not inside the army, so we don't have to weaken our army in order to scout around. I would not want to be a Cathayan citizen right now. I would be quite worried about the fate of my country and my family and my life. Okay. I don't see any reason why we would need to be careful here. Between Dolgan and the Star Crushers, I seriously doubt... Yeah, Star Crushers have nothing at all. And Dolgan... Well, and the Tsarina doesn't have very much in Dolgan. Yeah, nobody's got enough of an army for me to worry too much about keeping Kugath in march stance, so I don't see any reason not to go ahead and just start charging down recklessly into... Aha! Aha! I was going to say, charging down recklessly into his territory, but actually... I'm already committed to being in march stance. That's fine. Those armies do not concern me. They will run away. They will both run away. If they know what's good for them. Now here's the question. What do I do with you? You cannot quite reach. Do you really need to stay in in the challenge stone to help defend it. I just realized the challenge stone does not have walls. Really? Very interesting. Is it? I don't know why that doesn't have walls for us. That's a little perplexing, but it's fine. It's not a big deal. Let's go ahead and move you out. Let's go ahead and put you into channeling stance, and let's go ahead and move you forward here. At this point, I'm just kind of waiting to lose some of our Nurglings so that I can replace them with beasts of Nurgle. But it just isn't happening. Those Nurglings are just way too sturdy. I think what we'll do here, we're going to go into raiding stance. And we'll just start raiding them here. Because there's no reason for us to risk attacking. At least give them a chance to come out and attack us. I don't think they will. In fact, I'm almost certain they will not. Okay, that's kind of it for our armies. Now we have plenty of money here. We can actually start... We could do two things. We could go ahead and finish our settlement building stuff like that, like down here. You don't need corruption, you don't need public order, and you probably don't need growth. You've already got a landmark, you've already got the resource. I think at this point I might as well do with you what I'm doing for the other big settlements. Okay, that's half of our money right there. You, that's going to be nice when that's all said and done. You are fine. Okay, flayed rock. With flayed rock, do we want to build this? Or do we just want to save our money? I think we can, at this point, go ahead and build that. It's not like we're not getting plenty of money every turn now. And beginning of next turn, we'll have enough money that we could recruit an emergency army, at least a small one if we need to. Okay, Karakdum, you still need to... You still have one open slot, and then I think that's it. That's the last of our settlements that have an open slot. Okay, slowly but surely we're getting there. Let's go ahead and check out our... here, never mind. Don't have to check out any of the other settlements. We've already got one right here that we could go ahead and drop a plague on. Now I'm going to save my infections. Never mind about the plagues. Okay, we're strength rank 17. Diplomacy-wise, nobody wants... Well, the Star Crushers, how much would they give us? 8,000, yeah. That's actually halfway tempting since they are actually now ludicrously not powerful. What's the opposite of powerful? Ludicrously weak. I wonder what they would do. I'm mildly curious what they would do. With only one settlement, and it's a minor settlement for the Warriors of Chaos, they can't even really... The only army they could really recruit are the things that they would get from demonic favor. That has me curious. It's almost worth accepting a peace treaty, because that would also then... No, we want to spread our corruption to every province we could reach. That's the theme of this campaign. Let me just take a look here at... where is Grimgor? Grimgor's back to being number 1.
What you want?
He's fighting Gash Kadrak and Servants of the Conclave, who are... Where are they at? Somehow I missed them. They're up above. There they are. Okay, yeah, between the two of them, they're still weaker than Grimgor. Be very curious to see how that goes. All right, let's go ahead and end our turn and see what happens here. Okay, there's his other army. Looks like it's threatening one of our settlements that we took from them down there. That's okay. That's a good opportunity to recruit another army. We have the money for it now. Okay, Grimgor, what are you doing? You've got a river troll hag wandering around. You've got an army that is not strong enough to take Hanyo Port, but might be strong enough to take the other settlement over there. Archaon, and yeah, I figured the Star Crushers would run away. That's not a surprise. Alright. Not a whole lot to fear from Dolgan. Ready for duty, another plague-ridden. Kiang receives a plague, that's good, we'll take that. There's some raiding up here. And we encountered... That's Oxyotl, right? Okay, so... The raiding is like right around here. We don't know how strong that army is, so here's what we need to do. We need to start getting 8, let's see, you are 23, 20, 15, 15. Wow, these are all very strong. I'm going to send you, because you don't need any healing, any replenishment. I'm going to send you down here, just so we can see what they've got.
Grandfather bids us march.
Okay, they have a decent sized army that's not strong units, but it's probably a bit much for Pinchai's army to take on by itself. Meanwhile, Kugath, I'm assuming you cannot quite... Oh, you can reach Mercy the Cleaver. Really, he either did not move far enough away, or... I don't know what he was thinking. He didn't move far enough away from us to avoid us attacking him. These guys have a garrison. So here's the question. What do we attack as Kugath? Do we attack Blizzard Peak or do we attack Mercy the Cleaver? I kind of feel like we need to wipe out the armies. Wipe out the armies first and then pick off the settlements one by one. Seems reasonable to me. Let's go ahead. Do I want to try to get Pinchai in on that fight as well? I don't think I need to. I don't think it's going to be worth all that much in the way of experience. Let's go ahead and just destroy this army. Slice of victory, of course. Take a look at the terrain. Interesting. Very interesting. I didn't even look to see if we have a plague on us. Well, we know they're going to have to come to us. But actually... Start deployment. Actually... Even though they have to come to us... I'm thinking of sending my... Exalted Heroes in towards them. Particularly Festergax, who has the Banner of Hellfire. Let's get you guys back here. You here in the middle. Kugath, you kind of up front. Let's go ahead and... That is everybody, right? That's all of us. Okay, start the battle. Let's go ahead and get you guys moving forward here. I'm just mildly curious how much damage these two guys can do on their own. So we're going to have them charge in on their own. Kind of wondering whether everything is going to turn around and fight us here. Okay, let's go ahead. I want to be able to see some of this up close. So let's go ahead and do this.
Father, behold! Exalted hero of Nurgle! For glory! Spill blood!
Okay, let's watch. Let's watch the fighting happen here. Oh, some dogs are running past us. I can't imagine those dogs are worth worrying about too much. Okay. How many of their units are being bogged down right now with our exalted heroes? Some of them are trying to run right by us. That's mildly annoying. Nope, they're turning around. Okay, that's good. Over here, we've got... I guess I might as well at least have this kick in. Okay. Alright, now back... Oh, no, they are trying to get past us over here. Okay, and we actually took a little bit of damage. That's interesting, okay? We took more damage than I expected to, quite frankly. Oh. We got some dogs coming up on us over here. Let's go ahead and get the Beast of Nurgle on them as well. Now, you can help out, and you can help out. And you... Why don't you get a, oh, what do we want? Yeah, we can't overcast the, Rancid Visitations, unfortunately. I assume you guys are chasing away the, Chaos Warhounds. You might as well come back now, get around over here to the flank. Okay, Kugath, what are you doing here, buddy? Let's get this guy wiped out if we can. Spirit leech him, I guess. And let's get... I guess we don't really have to worry about those Chaos Chariots. Let's get everybody who's fast on his lord there to make sure he doesn't get away. Go ahead and cast another Rancid Visitations on him. I'm assuming this ought to pretty much take care of it. There we go. Good enough. Eight losses. We lost 8 Nurglings. Okay. Decent money. A little bit of experience. No infections at all. 10 more if we choose that. Yeah, I think I'll pass on that. Let's go ahead and take the favor. Rampager standard. Adipus got a rank, and so did Ben Coke. We, have we gotten him everything we'd need up here? No. We want to give him Deadly Blade. You, we want to give you Assassinating. Okay. Kugath, you cannot go into Channeling stance, unfortunately. You can go back into March stance, however. I think we might as well work our way from west to east. So let's go ahead and move him up here. Don't know if he'll be able to reach next turn or not. Okay, we could strengthen this army and have it fight against Charon of the Gore Hunt over here. That's a possibility. Or we could just ignore them completely for now. Also a possibility. Ice Spear has 17. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move him as far as we can up here. Make sure that he's close enough to be able to be reinforced by Kugath. Not that I see anything over here that would dare attack. But this gets us a little bit closer. Maybe if Kugath can't reach Ice Spear next turn, maybe Pinchai can. Meanwhile, over here, the raiding, we're just going to continue to raid, I think. It's going to end up turning into another stalemate over here, isn't it? And then Demon Grog, you. Okay, let's take a look here at this army. That army. Oh, look at that. Holy cow, that's Mao Ying. Okay. Yeah, she's at level 45. She's definitely strong enough to be able to take Village of the Tigermen. If we let her. So, let me do this. Let me send Emil here. No, not Emil. Who's my lowest level? Alright. Looks like it's going to be... Looks like it's going to be you, buddy. Okay, you need to move closer here so I can see, is there an army over here? There is not an army. Okay, Demon Grog. You, my friend, are going to go all the way up to here, where you can attack Shilong next turn. Should be a pushover. If anybody gets that movie reference, put it in the comments. That's a very obscure movie reference, however. Even if it is a cult classic movie. Okay, and then we're going to actually now send you down this way. We might need to recruit an army to help out to defend over here. Village of the Tigermen. Okay, we got 10,000 favor. They are actually at least now suffering some attrition, so that's nice. We've got a good looking garrison going over here. 1 Soul Grinder, 2 Beasts of Nurgle, some Plague Drones, some Exalted Plague Bearers. That's a decent enough garrison, but it's not probably enough to survive against a level 45 Mao Ying. So let's take a look here at our Lord recruitment options. We could take a Herald of Nurgle, Death. We could... Okay, it's going to be 7 more turns before we can get Dungrut. So this is the only one that we can recruit for nothing. Let's go ahead and take him. And since you are a Herald of Nurgle, I don't know. We'll decide whether or not to make this a demonic army or a mortal army based on what's available here. I don't think I have to make it a particularly large army. I think I could probably get away with a couple of Exalted Plague Bearers. Yeah, we've already got 1 mortal army over here, so let's make this a demonic army. A couple of Exalted Plague Bearers, and maybe a Soul Grinder. Now, you know what? If we're defending inside a settlement, I actually think the Exalted Plague Bearers are more valuable than a Soul Grinder, and we can actually get 2 of them for the same amount of upkeep as it would take for a single Soul Grinder. Okay, let's go ahead and unfortunately wow, look at losing 10 per turn here. That sucks. But I'm not going to move him outside the city. I think he's he needs to be inside the city for replenishment purposes. In fact, he's only going to have this one turn. I'm going to give him the Crumbling Ague. That'll boost his replenishment. And on top of that, Pestilent Growth. This is going to increase casualty replenishment rate by another 10%. Perform. Boom. Okay. So now he can't move, but look at how much. He's getting 39 troops over the end turn. So that's pretty strong. Okay. So now, I think we pretty much have done all that we can do with our armies. Everybody's already moved. No, not you. You have not moved. You can get down in here as well. In fact, you even get a little bit of a replenished troops. I wonder if this is going to even... if this is going to give us even more replenishment. It's going from 39 to 43. Look at that. Holy cow. That is glorious. A glorious sight to behold. Okay. Simon Becker, Kugath, Pinchai, Falpus. We're just going to keep raiding with you. Actually, what we could do, maybe we move him into ambush stance. Maybe next turn we'll move him into ambush stance. And back to Demon Grog. Okay. So that's all good. We don't have enough money to do anything from a settlement standpoint. We could actually recruit more heroes, but I'm not going to. This is not an emergency situation, I don't think. I believe this army now, combined with that garrison, we would actually want them to attack us. That's what I think. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our diplomacy here.
Who's prayed? Are you a god?
Okay, let's go ahead and do our last in turn. We just now hit 1 hour, according to my timer up there in the upper left-hand corner. Really worked to our advantage that the Chaos Dwarves and Grimgor went to war with one another. I don't know how much of that was because of us strengthening our military to discourage Grimgor from attacking us. But whatever it was, it worked out in our favor. Because this would have been a lot harder to do all this and fight Grimgor at the same time. In fact, we probably would have had to make peace with some of the other factions that we've been at war with. Or at the very least, fight very defensively against them. Okay. Is he going to attack that settlement? Looks like it. Can't tell if he took it. Okay, now he's got enough to take Hanyo Port. That's very interesting. Alright, it's time for us to start thinking about what we're going to do with Grimgor. He's getting a little bit too big for his britches. The Norskins are running away from us as expected. Okay, fleshy abundance for our great unclean ones, that's good. Kiang receives a plague, Scrap Towers plague, Shadowstone Bay plague, Chicken Scratch. Very good, we'll take that. Why not? For 6 turns. Gained a Rotfly, that's good. Oh, I didn't even notice. Where was this at? Tried to assassinate one of my characters. Jerk. Okay. Alright, well we got a lot to go through here. We're doing just fine. Grimgor's trespassing on our territory. We'll have something to say about that a little bit down the road, but for now, think we're going to be able to take this in the next episode. We've already now got them retreating down here. We can turn the screws on them. They can't defend both Bamboo Crossing and Fu Hung. So, kind of sucks to be Cathay right now. This is going to be something to keep an eye on for sure. 1, 2, 3. We know that they have ooh, they didn't take it. We can't really tell exactly what happened up there, but the fact that that garrison still says 15 makes me think... maybe it's being besieged. Or maybe it actually... maybe this garrison successfully fought off that army. I don't know. We need to get an agent up there to check it out. Meanwhile, up here, we're going to be... obviously... in the next episode, we're going to be taking Ice Spewer. And then probably we'll be able to take both of those back to back, I would think. And then finally, last but not least, over here with the Tsarina. She's a little bit of an afterthought for us right now, but we're raiding, we're gaining experience, we're gaining a little bit of favor. And unfortunately... she's probably going to eventually come back on the campaign map, the Tsarina is, and then we might have to back up and fight defensively again. But it's okay. We already know this army is strong enough to defeat a single army in the field. It might not be enough to defeat 2 different armies. But anyway, we will worry about that when we come to it. I think that's all we have time for now. But thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode.